It starts small, a whisper, a fleeting thought. Maybe you didn't do as well as you thought in that presentation. Maybe that friend doesn't really like you. Maybe you're not good enough. It seems harmless at first, this tiny seed of doubt. It's easy to ignore, but doubt, just like any seed, can take root. It can bury itself deep in the fertile soil of your mind. Before you know it, that little whisper gets louder. It starts to repeat, echoing in the chambers of your thoughts. It might seem silly, even irrational, but the more you hear it, the more you start to believe it. Remember, everyone experiences self-doubt from time to time. It's part of being human. But when these thoughts start to take over, when they start to define how you see yourself and the world around you, it's time to pay attention. It's time to fight back. Our minds are complex and powerful things. They can be our greatest allies, but also our fiercest enemies. When negative thoughts take hold, they can turn our minds into echo chambers of fear and self-criticism. The same negative thought loops endlessly, gaining momentum with each repetition. You might tell yourself you're not smart enough, not attractive enough, not worthy of love. These thoughts become self-fulfilling prophecies. You start to see evidence of them everywhere. Every setback, every awkward interaction, every perceived failure you interpret as proof that these thoughts are true. This is the insidious nature of negative thoughts. They feed on themselves, growing stronger with each cycle of doubt and self-sabotage. But it's important to remember that thoughts are not facts. Just because you think it doesn't make it true. It feels like being trapped in a prison of your own making. The walls are closing in, the bars are your own thoughts, and the warden is your own mind. You're in a constant battle with yourself, trying to silence the negative voices screaming in your ear. Every day becomes a struggle. Simple tasks feel overwhelming. You might withdraw from your friends and loved ones, isolating yourself in your own pain. The world outside might seem bright and full of life, but you're trapped in your own dark and lonely world. It's important to remember that you are not alone in this. Millions of people struggle with negative thoughts and mental health challenges. Asking for help is not a sign of weakness, but a sign of strength. You're trying to run from the thoughts. You distract yourself with work, with hobbies, with endless scrolling on your phone. But the thoughts are always there, lurking in the shadows, waiting for a moment of weakness to pounce. It's exhausting, this constant chase. You're fighting an invisible enemy, one that knows your every weakness, your every insecurity. You feel like you're drowning in a sea of negativity, gasping for air that never seems to come. But even in the darkest depths of despair, there is hope. You are stronger than you think. You have the power to break free from this cycle of negativity. This is the most important thing to remember. You are not your thoughts. Your thoughts are just thoughts. They are not facts. They are not you. The negative voices in your head do not define you. Imagine your mind is a river. Thoughts are like leaves floating on the surface. Some are positive, some are negative, but you are not the leaves. You are the river itself, flowing beneath the surface, constantly moving, constantly evolving. You have the power to choose which thoughts you pay attention to. You can choose to let the negative thoughts float on by, or you can choose to grasp onto them, to let them define you. Breaking free from the grip of negative thoughts takes time and effort. It's a journey of self-discovery, of learning to love and accept yourself for who you are. It's about finding the light within, even when you're surrounded by darkness. Start by challenging your negative thoughts. Ask yourself if they're really true. Look for evidence to the contrary. Practice gratitude. Focus on the good things in your life, no matter how small they may seem. Remember, you are worthy of love, happiness, and success. Don't let the negative voices in your head tell you otherwise. Be kind to yourself. Treat yourself with the same compassion and understanding that you would offer a dear friend. When you make a mistake, don't beat yourself up about it. Learn from it and move on. Practice self-care. Make time for activities that bring you joy, whether it's reading a book, listening to music, spending time in nature, or simply taking a warm bath. Nourish your mind, body, and soul. Remember, you're doing the best you can with what you have, and that's enough. You don't have to go through this alone. If you're struggling with negative thoughts, don't hesitate to reach out for help. Talk to a trusted friend, family member, therapist, or doctor. There are people who care about you and want to support you. There's no shame in seeking professional help. Therapy can provide you with the tools and strategies you need to manage negative thoughts and improve your mental health. Remember, asking for help is not a sign of weakness, but a sign of strength. It takes courage to admit that you need support and to take steps towards healing. You may not feel like it now, but there is a brighter tomorrow waiting for you, a tomorrow where the negative voices are quieter, where you have more control over your thoughts, where you can finally breathe easy and embrace the joy and beauty of life. The journey may be long and challenging, but it's a journey worth taking. Remember, you are not alone, and you are stronger than you think. Keep fighting, keep believing, keep going. You will get there.